Electric vehicle. Nuclear fuel is used in electrical vehicles that generate a good range of energy supplying to the engine of the vehicle. This runs the engine of a vehicle and the combustion process produces sound energy. Hydrogen fuel. It is an eco-friendly fuel realizing no harmful gases in the environment and also produces a huge amount of energy as compared to the other fuels. This fuel is prepared by the compression of the hydrogen gas to form the liquid hydrogen. When exposed to the environment freely, it forms a mushroom cloud generating a blast sound. Volcanic eruption. The volcanic eruption takes place as the magma makes its way from the high-pressure region to the low-pressure region. This releases a huge amount of energy and produces sound. Combustion of fuels. The combustion of fuels also produces sound as the excitation and mobility of the charges in the combustion process takes place. Vapor steam. As the heat energy produced in the nuclear reactor is given out to the seawater to cool down the reactor, the water molecules take this energy and break their intermolecular bonds and changes its phase. As the energy acquired by the vapor is released into the surrounding, the vapor condenses and returns back to the water. The collision of the water droplets on the water surface produces sound. Running turbine. The steam generated by the heat energy of the reactor is made to run a turbine to convert the mechanical energy of the turbine into electrical energy. The friction of the turbine on the surface causes the production of sound energy. Earthquake. The seismic waves generated beneath the Earth's crust due to the nuclear activities of the element result in the earthquake depending on the intensity of the waves. The earthquake brings destruction and produces sound energy. Tsunami. When a volcanic eruption occurs along the sea surface, it is called a tsunami. As the waves are generated and hit along the shoreline, it gives out the sound by abrasion, collision, and erosion. Supercritical stage of reactor. If the reaction reaches the supercritical stage with a heavy number of neutrons, then there are chances of detonation of the reactor and causing air pollution. Solar cooker. When the food starts cooking using the nuclear energy from the sun, the intermolecular spacing between the molecules expands and the water molecules change their phase and evaporate. Fusion. The sound is produced when the nuclei fuse together in the reactor due to the immense amount of energy released in the reaction. Emission of radiations from objects. If the nuclear energy grasped by the objects becomes too high, then the atom inserted within the object becomes unstable and they start emitting the radiation giving off the energy. As they become unstable, they will venture like agile, thus producing a sound. Uranium fuel cans. If the uranium can leak or the pressure develops inside the can, then it may blast and release a huge amount of energy. Depleted uranium. Depleted uranium is used to produce armor plating, which gives out sound energy when collides. It is also used in penetrators. Nuclear armaments. The isotope of uranium produces fission material and a lot of heat energy. Hence it is used as a nuclear armament. Sonofusion. The fusion of the nuclei produces the shock waves and hence it is termed sonofusion. The mixing of acetone and benzene bombards produces sound waves. Geothermal energy. The nuclear energy is grasped by the liquid molecules in the Earth's crust and they turn into the vapor phase and evaporate towards the turbine, generating the mechanical energy and the sound energy due to friction and condensation too. Frequently asked questions. Which radiations are emitted by radioactive substances? The radioactive element emits radiation depending upon the number of particles they release. The radiations emitted by the radioactive substances during their decay are alpha rays, beta rays, and gamma rays. What is sound energy? Sound energy is the energy carried in the form of a wave that can be heard. These waves are in the range of 10 Hz to 20 kHz and travel in the form of a longitudinal wave generated due to the vibrations and friction of the object. Please visit our website lambdageeks.com for more articles on technology, engineering, mathematics, and various other domains. Scientific calculator and many more other tools.